Liam Hegarty's boatyard lies along the River Island between Skibbereen and Baltimore. Amongst the commercial and pleasure vessels are to be found a rare assortment of old wooden boats. And here, in an old stone shed at the far end of the yard, is the Islen herself, a boat with strong links to the area and that has now become the centre of the aptly named Big Boat Build workshops. It was here that I met Liam, who told me about the history and genesis of this project.
The yard started in 1948. Before that it was a grain store and a coal store. I started here in 1978. Most of our work is in the commercial, so in fishing boats. You know, we'd build the odd traditional type of sailing boat or rowing boat.
But what of the Islen herself? That she survived for some 70 years, trading in the very tough waters around the Falklands, is certainly testimony to the quality of her original West Cork construction.
It was built below in Baltimore in the old fishery school, 1927. It was built for the Falklands, to work around the islands. She was a surviving cargo vessel under sail.
To look at it now, to see it as it is, it's like an animal's carcass left in a desert somewhere. It's bare, it needs loving care. Will it take a lot to get it back to where it was?
Well, there's a lot of goodwill towards the whole thing anyway, so you know, there's people coming from all over the country for a few days in the month working on it. We have had solicitors, guys that have just left or laid off, and a lot of young people.
These workshops, how long are they going on?
They've been going on with the last 2.5 years, and you know, it's, as I say, it's about a week or to 3 days in the month. We started with the frames. You know, we reframed the whole vessel, put the backbone and everything back into it, and you know, it's just a whole lot from the keel up to the finish. They'll have a bit of everything.
These workshops are helping to keep traditional boat building techniques alive, such as the ancient art of caulking with hemp to seal the boat's timbers.
What about the support from the West Cork Development Partnership?
We got to a stage in the boat that we needed help to get on with the top sides of her, and they stepped in, and then we were able to continue on the workshops again after that.
The students come from many walks of life and all have a passion for boats and timber. Phil Jackson is a carpenter from England who got bitten with the boat building bug.
I started 2 years ago. We were basically framing the island, putting all the oak frames in on top of the keel that was original. So basically I've been learning how to do that. But I did start off as a carpenter, and really it's just learning the principles and the secrets behind it, which you will learn on these workshops. There's a good group of people here, fun to work with. From being here the last 2 years, I've learned every aspect of building boats. So I'm looking forward to seeing it finished. It'd be good to see it afloat and maybe doing eco cargoes and stuff like that in the future, or even a sailing school. And it'd be great to say that I was part of it as well, you know.
Phil has now gone on to restore his own wooden sailing boat and build a dinghy from scratch, here being launched on her maiden voyage.